Hey, hello, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? Today, I would like to focus on a very important concept that I want to teach you guys, and it's modulation, or some people call it transposition. Now, what is modulation or transposition? Modulation is basically when you want to transpose or move the same song to the next key. So there's a technique that we use in order for you to do that. So for this session, to make sense, I'm gonna demonstrate this in the key of C. All right. As you can see on the MIDI keys, we have the key of C. This is our 1, this is our 2, and this is 3. This is our 4 chord, this is our 5 chord, and this is our 6, and this is our 7. 7 chord is a diminished chord, and then we get back to C major triad. All right. So, for example, if we sing this song, let's say "The Love of God." The love of God is greater far than tongue or pen can ever tell. It goes beyond the highest star, then reaches to the lowest day. The love of God is greater far. See? So I just moved from the C, the key of C, and then to D. Okay? So I moved from this key, this is C, and then I moved over to D, which is my second key that I just sang. All right, so what is the technique that you use to move from this key to this key? Okay, so I also want to point out very important thing that you need to know. You can modulate to a half step. Half step is when you move to the next immediate key. See, so if you are in the key of C, and then your half step will be this key. It will be C sharp, or some people call it D flat, because D is right here. So this key, we call it D flat. Right, in our next lesson, I am going to talk about that. And that is called interval recognition. So I'm gonna go through all the keys. So that is in the next tutorial, we are going to talk about that. But for this session, we are going to look at modulation. All right, so this is in the key of C. So if you want to move to half step, which is this key here, or you can also move to whole step, which is this one here, which is D. Okay, from C to D is a whole step, but from C to C sharp is a half step, and from C to E flat, this key here is called E flat, so this is called minor third, and from C to E, this is called a major third, and so forth and so on. So we are going to look at that in detail in our next lesson. All right, so and reaches to the lowest day. The love of God. See? So that is for you to move from the previous key or from the first key to the next key seamlessly. Okay, so how do we do that? In order for you to do that, what we do is you play the 5 of the next key that you want to go to. Okay, very, very important concept here. You play the 5 of next key that you want to go to. All right, so what is the 5 of the next key? 5 of the next key is the dominant chord of the next key that you want to move to or you want to modulate to. Okay, so this is the key of C. Okay, for example, if we want to move to the key of D, this one, then the 5 of this D, see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's A. See, it's A. So you have to play this 5 chord before you transition or you modulate to the next key that you want to move to. Okay, so see, then reaches to the lowest day. Okay, we want to move to the next key now. The love of God is greater far. See, so you are moving seamlessly. So that's very important. So you can move to, like I said, you can move to half step, or you can also move to all step or minor third or whatever. But the important concept here that you need to know is before you move to that key that you want to move to, you have to play the 5 of that key, the dominant chord of that key that you want to move to. Okay? That's very important. And reaches to the lowest day. 5 of the love of God. Okay, so that's it. Now, another very important tip that I want to give you, when you are playing this 5 of the next key that you want to move to, what I would give you as an additional or bonus tip here is how you are going to voice your 5 chord of the next key that you want to move to. Okay, it's how you want to voice that chord that really matters. Okay, so like what I normally do in jazz when I play, if I want to move to the next key, what I do is I play 4/5. 4/5. Okay, what I mean by that is this is the 5 of D, but I also play on my right hand, I play 4 of this D. Okay, same time, 4/5. Okay, so on my left, I play this A, which is my 5 of this key, and on my left I play 4 of this key. Okay, see, very, very powerful dissonance chord right there. Okay, it gives you a dissonance sound that you kind of feel that it wants to move somewhere. It wants to move somewhere. See? So I'm teaching you to use that 4/5 chord to move you to the next key. Okay? And reaches to the lowest day. love of God is greater far. See? So while playing this C, you hit this B flat here. See? This is 5, 5, and this is 4. 4 over 5. Okay, so let me play in the context of this song. Let's try Amazing Grace. Okay, let's try Amazing Grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. See? It gives you a very powerful dissonant sound that you can clearly hear that the chord or the song wants to move somewhere. Okay, so again I want to play that 4 over 5 again so you can see it very clearly in context of Amazing Grace. Was blind, but now I see. 4 over 5. Amazing grace. Okay, so thank you very much for taking this time to check out this video. And very important thing that now you need to do is try to go to your keyboard and try to play these things on your keyboard and try it out and experiment this. Okay, so that's very important. So the key idea that I want you to note for this lesson is that in order for you to move from one key to another, you have to play the 5. Okay, you have to play the 5 of that key which you want to move to. Okay, so that is the key idea here. So thank you very much. Thank you for checking out this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, I highly recommend you do so, because for this year, I will be doing a lot of tutorials that will be coming down the pipeline, which I believe will help you and shape and mold your piano technique and how you play, how you've been playing in your church. It will change your playing definitely, and I believe that it will be a very informative and a very educational lesson. So thank you very much, and see you guys, see you all in the next video. Thanks.